You're watching Kansas City Live with your hosts, Michelle Davidson and Michael Mackey, showcasing the people, places, and personality that make Kansas City a great place to live.
Kansas City wants to become America's most entrepreneurial city, and an event that starts today celebrates that spirit. Cameron Cushman is the manager of entrepreneurship for the Ewing Marion Kauffman Foundation. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, and happy 1 week Kansas City.
All right, okay, so what are the details, the when, the where for it? It starts today.
Starts today. Today's the big kickoff, so we kick it off tonight with a baseball game. Entrepreneur Day at the K. We're going to have about 1,000 entrepreneurs with us, and it runs through Maker Fair on Sunday, which will be at Union Station.
So how will this 1 week foster innovative thinking in Kansas City?
Well, entrepreneurship is hard, and entrepreneurship can be really lonely. And so this allows people to get out of their homes and connect with other people who are facing many of the same struggles that they are. And it's also a good celebration event to say that the work that they are doing, the startups that they are trying to build are really important for the future of Kansas City's economy.
Okay, what's the Big Five? How does that go into 1 week, KC?
Sure, the Big Five initiative is it was 5 different ideas for moving Kansas City forward, but the one we focus on is the one to make Kansas City America's most entrepreneurial city. And it's kind of a lofty goal, kind of a hard thing to think about, but the city leaders have put that flag in the ground at the Chamber of Commerce and said that we are going to become America's most entrepreneurial city.
How do you do that? How do you make that happen? That's a big goal.
It's hard, and it takes a lot of community. It takes a lot of people doing a lot of great things, but it's our job to see that more firms get started, that they become more successful, that they continue along the path of success, that they hire more people, and that ultimately they avoid failure and contribute to the Kansas City economy.
Because you want to make it, to become an entrepreneur, you have to be very passionate, have a great idea, and you just have to go for it.
Exactly.
And so you really want to encourage that spirit, that entrepreneurial spirit.
Exactly. I have a coworker who says that starting a company is probably the hardest thing you will ever do in life, and I think he's exactly right. It's very difficult to start a company, leave that cushy day job or whatever, and go follow your dreams and follow your passion. But it's also very rewarding, and frankly, you can become very successful and hire lots of people and really contribute to the economy. So.
And sometimes you fail a couple times before you find your way. Disney, who got its starts right here in Kansas City, he failed a few times before he became who he was.
That's exactly right. And one of the things we found is it's not the sort of 20-year-old Mark Zuckerberg that really is the story that should be told. Most entrepreneurs are middle-aged. They've been working for 10, 15, 20 years. They've always had that idea. They've saved up a little bit of cash. They put it into a business, and then it takes off. Okay,
what's the takeaway from the week?
The takeaway from the week is a better understanding for Kansas City of the great startups that are operating here right under our own noses, right in our own backyard. Most people, they know about Cerner and Sprint and some of the big employers in town, but there are some really cool startups operating right here. And we want to be able to highlight them, give them a platform, and just allow people to know about them so they can either buy their product, like them on Facebook, or help them along their own entrepreneurial journey.
How many folks do you expect to be attending these events over the week?
Well, we're expecting about 1,000 folks tonight at Entrepreneur Day at the K. The next biggest event is probably Maker Fair, over 2 days at Union Station. And then the one after that is the Startup Crawl, which will happen Friday night. And we're expecting, I think, about 900 to 1,000 people that will be going between 7 different locations throughout the city that all focus on entrepreneurship. We're going to feature over 125 startups.
Is that the one you're really looking forward to?
That's the one I'm most excited about, absolutely.
What's your favorite spot? Where do you think there's really some hot stuff happening in terms of entrepreneurship?
Well, I work at the Kauffman Foundation, so I have to say that number one.
Yeah.
My second favorite is a group of folks at 45th and State Line that have formed around, there's 24 startups there now called the Kansas City Startup Village, and they're all within about 3 blocks of each other, and it's amazing, and they are all able to connect with each other, run into each other on the sidewalk, have coffee together, and really help each other and help each other's businesses along their way.
That is so very exciting. Thank you so much for joining us. 1 week KC event begin today and continue through Sunday. More information, go to our website, kclive.tv, later on this afternoon. Thanks, Cameron.
Thank you.